Hello everyone, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you're doing fantastic today. Welcome to the brand new year. Brand new me, brand new you. As you can see, we still have our mice here. We still have our Christmas decorations up because it is still kind of Christmassy time. So, still got to celebrate Christmas time, right? So, how are you all doing today? How is your new year going so far? Hopefully it's going wonderful. And I see DC here, out of town, so you probably won't be able to catch me live. So hopefully you can watch after the fact. That would be wonderful. Hopefully you're having a great start to the new year. I really hope so. The new year has started off for me very interesting. We're only like a few days in, and yeah, you know, this is a good time to always like reflect back on what you accomplished for the past year, what has been like your biggest drive in life, your biggest success that you had in the new year. I mean, in last year, and what you're motivated to do this year as well. So, just a lot of things to be thinking about for the upcoming year. Lots of things. Lots of things. Mice, did you have a good new year? It is, right? As you can see, they don't have their Christmas stuff on anymore. They don't. They don't. Promise, great to have you here. How are you doing today? Good evening to you. You're what, an hour behind, I think? So for you, it is 8 p.m., right? Yeah, it is 9 p.m. here. I'm glad you can make a Saturday stream now. Because yes, if you were not aware, I have switched the days to Saturday evenings. And we usually go, well, we've gone the past 2 times for about 2 hours or so. So we'll see how long that we go. We do a variety of different things now. It's not just all blah, 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 blah. Although it is still blah, 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 you know, but anyway. So, yeah, I was not able to go live last week. I was not available that day, so, and it's possible I may not be available next weekend either. It really all depends. A lot of things kind of, you know, I'm just going to say it now, and I'll probably say this a few times throughout this broadcast, but let's just kind of reflect back a little bit on 2025, at least for me. I would love to hear from all of you. How was 2025? The highs, the lows, everything else. 2025 for me was the craziest year of my entire life. I've had the most positive and rewarding and most exciting things happen, and then the most destructive, negative, awful things happen. Literally, it was just a crazy, crazy journey. And if you watch my stream a few weeks back, where I started doing them on Saturday evening, you know, I was just talking about just how distraught I was with all the stuff that was going on. But here is what I say. Here's what I say. I highly recommend tomorrow evening, I'm going to release a video around, I think it's going to be like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I don't remember. I think it's 8 p.m. I don't remember. 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I really do appreciate if everyone watches that, because that basically sums up a lot of what I had experienced this past year. So, and the crazy journey I was on. And the title of that video is Are Tarot Cards Satanic and Why I Stopped Using Tarot Cards? I'm sure you're wondering, what in the world? What in the world? So please watch that video tomorrow. It's like a half hour long, but honestly, oh, it really needs, I really need people to check it out to know what sort of craziness that I was up to, because it's not craziness that I was deliberately doing. It's just the stuff that was happening in my life in 2025. Literally, you can clearly tell that this is something that is not human guiding me somewhere. Whether it be a positive force or a negative force, I don't know. But that's basically 2025 for me. So tomorrow, please watch that video because it's going to be very, very important. It really is. So anyway, let's say Promise says, yes, it's 8 p.m. here. I'm doing well, hanging out here with my snoozing husband and babbling daughter. Why is he snoozing? Wake up, husband. Wake up. Maybe he had a long day. I was just snoozing right before this actually for a little bit, so I understand the feeling. I do. So yeah. Let's see. 2025 was also so crazy, up and down for me. I'm so sorry you experienced more negative things though. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard because I hadn't caught the lives. Okay. Well, here you are now. So I wouldn't say I experienced more negativity. What it was is up until, okay, so just like as a quick recap. So something happened at the very beginning of January, literally like almost a year ago today. Something happened, and then, you know, it was a pretty bad thing that ended up happening. But it led to this journey of this other person that I met that I was just, it was a crazy experience. Absolutely insane. So I met that person in February and I went on whatever the heck this thing was, up until early September is when something bad happened, which was unrelated to this person. And then everything got really bad. September, October, November, December, and here we are in January, and it's like I am doing a lot better. But the fact is, I had not been to a therapist in 2016 was the last time that I saw a therapist. Well, I had to go back to a therapist in like October, I think, that I went back. So yeah, that's how crazy things got in my life. So I do highly recommend, again, watch the video that's coming out tomorrow, Sunday evening, and you will really understand what was going on in my life, because crazy stuff. And I have made videos about this topic. So Kayla, great to have you here. How are you doing, Kayla? Let him in. Ryan, great to have you here as well. How is everyone doing in the new year? You know, I don't want to bring all this negativity into the new year. You know, that's why I kind of have to go in a more positive route. But yeah, so that's why, again, for anyone just now joining, there will be a special video release tomorrow evening. So please watch it. Please watch it. Because it is, you may be put off by the title of the video. The title of the video is, Are Tarot Cards Satanic? Okay? But please watch it. Because it literally, it was something that I experienced in my life that really shook it up, shall we say, all last year. So that's what I would like to know from all of you. Do you think tarot cards are satanic? Anyway, let me read some more questions here. My husband usually gets up for work at 2:30 a.m. Oh my gosh. Wow. Doing well, just got back from Mexico. Well, great to have you back, Kayla. Hopefully you enjoyed your trip to Mexico. How was it? Let's see, doing fairly well. Hope everyone had an awesome holiday. Yes, I hope everyone had a great Christmas, great New Year. Just got back into tarot. I'm more pagan than satanic. So let me just quickly talk about tarot here, because I don't want to spoil the video, although, I mean, you just have to wait. The story tomorrow is absolutely insane. I have talked about bits and pieces of it. I have talked about bits and pieces of it on this channel. I've talked about a big, if you've seen my, like I did a stream a few months back talking about like soulmates and twin flame stuff. That's part of the story. That's part of the story. So yes, if you've seen those videos, you kind of have a bit more of an understanding, a little bit, as to where some of this stuff is going. But it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So I would say I never thought tarot cards were satanic or evil or anything along those lines. And I don't know, honestly. At this point, I don't even really know. But I guess when I experienced the crazy things that I did, and there was like all this crazy stuff, and it's like, okay, you have to like read the Bible now and pray to Jesus, you know? And then it's like, okay, what is going on? What is going on? So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff. I'm spoiling it. I'm spoiling it. So yes, I don't want to spoil it too much, so you just have to wait. Wow. Wow, to say the least. Anyway. Gosh. It's getting me all like worked up thinking about it, because there was a point that I was so scared and terrified that, you know, these things were like controlling everything in my life. But yeah. Let's see. I believe it's all about intent. If you aim to use them for satanic purposes, then sure. But then again, the crucifix can be used in a similar fashion. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Nikki, great to have you here. How are you doing, Nikki? Dark Fate, great to have you here. I see the umbrella logo. I like Resident Evil. I guess you like Resident Evil as well. Or rather the original name, Biohazard. That was the original name. I don't know why it's Resident Evil here, but, you know, always got to change names. Okay. Let's say, it's super sunny all week. Well, that is awesome. I wish it was sunny here. It's cold. Anxiously waiting the video. Yes. Yeah, it's a wild one. It's a wild one. Have you started reading it? You talking about the Bible? Well, you know, who knows? Who knows? You know, little bits and pieces and everything. So, just a little bit. You know. So yes. All right. Boys, do you have anything else to add here? It's Christmas time, les lizard, which means we're gonna give presents to all the boys and les lizards. That's right. What are your presents to them? Stinky feet. That's right. Stinky feet. You heard them. Stinky feet. They have stinky feet for everyone. Everyone gets the prize of stinky feet. So, what was everyone's biggest accomplishment in 2025? That's what I would like to know. So for me, I would say 2025, craziest year of my life. Absolute craziest year of my entire life. I would say one of the biggest things that I learned, actually a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff, and really it's really all because of like one person that I became aware of all this stuff. One was having expectations on people. I had so many expectations on other people that it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Like this is what has caused conflict in friendships and relationships, where I will send a message to someone and I will expect a response a certain way. That was a problem. Or I would just feel this intense disappointment when people would not behave the way that I wanted them to. So, for example, if if I send, if you and I are talking and we're talking, like privately, and I send you something that it's like, oh, they will find this so funny. This is how I'm thinking in my mind how you're going to react. You're going to react this way. It's going to be funny. I have a response. Like, I was like planning the conversation within my mind. And then I would send it to you, expecting you to react a certain way so that I can react a certain way. And then you didn't react the way that I thought you would and that I expected you would. And that would upset me. That would upset me so much. I'm like, gosh, like this person, it's like they're always disappointing me. They're always upsetting me. They're not who I thought that they were. All this other stuff. And I'm like, why am I thinking about this just nonstop? Why? Just endlessly, just constantly, that's where my mind is thinking. I'm just constantly thinking like these disappointment that I have with other people. I need to just accept that when I put something out there, when I say something, when I do something, I can't expect people to behave a certain way. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. And here I was expecting it. I was expecting things a certain way, and I shouldn't have. So that was one of my major accomplishments. In addition, as well, also just kind of opening up about some more personal things to someone close to me. So being able to just share personal things and really open up about how I feel and my emotions was something that was extremely hard to do. As a matter of fact, I've actually never done it, because the first time this sort of thing has happened, it was the other person who had opened up first. But now it was my turn to open up first about this sort of thing. So yeah, this is that was another major accomplishment of mine: being open, being honest, being able to express how I feel without well, I don't want to say without being nervous or hesitant, because yes, I absolutely was, but without holding back, like without hiding it, just opening up. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. I remember that you can buy a Satanic Bible at the local Barnes and Noble. Oh my gosh. No, thank you. No, thank you. My biggest accomplishment of 2025 was birthing a nearly 9-pound baby at my house and getting a new job. Oh, well, that is fantastic. That is fantastic to hear. Wow. I don't know much about babies, I don't know, about size of babies, but I guess that's a big baby, right? Is that a pretty dang big baby? I don't know. I guess so, right? I don't know. I don't know. But I always said, if I had a baby, I would also have it delivered at my home or in nature. I would not go to the hospital. That's what I would do, But yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll be pregnant soon. You never know. There's a whole bunch of great, amazing things happening. Maybe that'll be next. Crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff. Yeah, I'll just come on here with a baby and you won't even know. Anyway, let's say. So anyway, promise. Those are amazing accomplishments that you had in 2025. That's absolutely amazing. And I'm curious to know also, like, what do you want to accomplish in 2026? What is your biggest goal in 2026? That's what I would love to hear. So let's see. For 2025, my biggest accomplishment was starting my own motion graphics website and finally started the job search. Well, congratulations to you, Kayla. Also, asking for career help for the first time was also big too. Well, that is absolutely amazing. I really hope that you make massive success with that. I really do. I think it'll be absolutely amazing for you. Is everyone optimistic about 2026? You know, some of the stuff that was going on in my life, a lot of the negative things, a lot of them cleared up towards the end of the year. Honestly, after something big happened with, me being able to be open and honest and expressing my emotions a bit better, that's when a lot of this stuff kind of cleared up. So I'm really glad that going into this year in a more positive start, more positive direction, because yeah, it is something that I think is very, very important. And I think, we can certainly look at the negativity of what may be coming this year. There's a lot of things we can look at in the world, in general, that can be very negative, very bad. And I think it's important to acknowledge those things, absolutely. But the whole thing is that you can't be dwelling on them. You can't. You can't be dwelling on all that negativity. So, yeah. It's just how it is. Just how it is. Can't be dwelling on it. Gosh, it is like so cold. It's like my body feels relatively warm, but my hands are like ice. Look at this. Look how massive my hand looks. It's just like big as my head. My head looks so tiny and my hand is like boom. Massive. That's right. My feet are massive. That's right. You heard him. That's right. How cute. How cute. Anyway, my 2 goals for 2026. Ooh, you have 2 massive goals. That's right, I never even said what my goals were, right? So my goals for 2026. Well, I have something else major to reveal about myself. Not publicly. I'm not doing, well, yeah, I'm not doing this sort of thing publicly, okay? Some of the stuff is more private matters, okay? Private matters. So I think just that's a major thing for me, just being able to be open about something that has been dwelling on my mind for almost 8 months. It's just been sitting there. It's been sitting there. I've talked about it. I've talked about this sort of thing before, but it's there's like more stuff. Anyway, I know it's so vague, right? It really is. I am so sorry, but yeah, this is private matters for talking with someone else. Okay, but yes, it's I think 2026 is what I'm getting at here. Is going to be a year of me being a lot more open and honest about how I am and not holding myself back, not hiding things, not just being able to express myself better. I think that's probably some of the biggest goals that I have. And 2025, towards the very end of it, like the last month, was the start of that. Being able to be open and honest about such private matters that were very nervous for me to talk about. Even publicly, some of them, like tomorrow's video. That will be something, just opening up about that. But yeah. Anyway, so my 2 goals for 2026 are to finish paying off my consumer debt. Should be complete no later than April. Well, yes, I wish you much success with that. And being a bit more stable when it comes to emotions. Postpartum has been challenging. Oh, I can only imagine, I can only imagine just dealing with those fluctuations of emotions. And this is something, it's like dealing with these emotions, it really is, a lot of it is women. Am I right? Women, am I right? Women have to deal with the burden of all these emotions. They really do. Honestly, it's like, well, I mean, this is kind of a funny thing, but it's like, you know, I find it much harder to really communicate with the women a lot of times. Like almost all the people that I talk to are men, and it's just so much easier to talk with men than it is to women, because it's just the emotions of women, you know? It's challenging. It's challenging. And I know firsthand just how different it is from being a man, you know, just the emotions, the emotional fluctuations, very different, very different. But yeah, I just approach things very, very differently now than, you know, it's just yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to get out here. It's just, yeah. For 2026, I'm primarily focused on finding a job in my field, but I'm also experimenting with starting a tarot reading business and learning to speak Spanish. Well, I wish you much success learning Spanish. I don't really know about the tarot thing, yeah, because I'm still kind of on the fence about this. So yes, you will see my video tomorrow as to why I am on the fence about this. If you're wondering why, tomorrow's video will reveal a lot about the tarot, because my gosh, the things that happened. Has anyone seen my raise of hands if you've seen any of my tarot video where I talked about something that happened to me, a reading that I had last year? I think it was around May. Something major that happened tarot-wise that made me like, whoa, this is crazy. Does anyone remember? Because I did make a video about that. I talked about the experience. I think I've maybe talked about it elsewhere, but I'm curious if anyone knows. And if you don't remember, it's perfectly fine, because you will probably see it tomorrow, if you remember to check out the video tomorrow. But yes, you remember that video, Ryan. You just see every video, don't you, Ryan? You really do. You see every video. Yeah. Let's just say, you know, when honestly, it's literally, I just don't even know. It's just wow. I see everything. Oh my gosh, Ryan. Do you not have a life outside of watching me? You see everything, Ryan. You see every video that I make. Well, I think maybe you don't quite see everything. I think there's some things that perhaps you don't necessarily know. So, ah. You've seen everything. Because gosh, yeah, I mean, I just think about it. Like, I had those tarot cards. I got those tarot cards in 2013. And I'd used them off and on. And yeah, it was only up until 2025 that something major happened that made me get back into them. Like, I was really connected with them. And really, it all comes down to one person. Just one person. And it's like, I think about this person and it's like, gosh dang, who the heck is this person? I've made videos about this, talking about this person as well, but yeah, I mean, if you want more information about that, you just look at the soulmate and twin flame videos that I talked about recently, because that talks about that. So anyway, that was my life in 2025. crazy. 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 And mind you, it's like, I really can't talk about this much. I really can't, because this is like private matters between me and this person that we're going through. But it's like, I don't, it's just an ongoing situation. And it's just like constant. It's like so much stuff. I just don't even know. Anyway, let's see. Don't throw shade on my Jedi powers. Do you really have Jedi powers, Ryan? Do you really? Yeah. What am I thinking right now, then? What am I thinking right now? You tell me. There's one thing I am thinking. Do you know what it is? Let's see, I don't think I did, but I'm really curious now. Ryan. Yes, well, you will see the video tomorrow, yes. Maybe it isn't satanic. It could possibly be negative or dark energies. I don't believe the two are one and the same all the time. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's hard to say. But where I am right now, I guess, in my life, it is hard to determine what is true, because I think about this situation, just all this stuff that happened just last year, and I was thinking about this immensely today. It's like, is this positive? Is this negative? Is this guided by some sort of positive higher force? Or is this something that has been guided by something evil? Something negative? And the truth is, I will never know the truth. That's the honest truth. I will never know. Because how can you tell? Because, yeah, it's like a realization that I had today. So, you know, if like you're reading a Bible, you're asking, you know, praying to God and Jesus, asking for an answer, or to, you know, answer your prayers. Is that not the same almost as you asking tarot cards for a certain answer? Now, of course, some people will say, well, that is blasphemy to say that, because, you know, there's only one creator, and that's, you know, God and Jesus Christ, you know? And it's like, okay, I understand saying that aspect as well. But it's like, how as a human being do you know 100%? How do you know? You know? I don't know. You know, how is that any different than any other type of religion where people pray to a figure or they do whatever? I don't know. Because that's just something I was thinking about today. It's like, okay, am I going to, if I ask a tarot card for some sort of answer, isn't that the same as if I read the Bible, or I'm asking God for some sort of answer? You know, it's actually very, very interesting. So certainly, I've never been an atheist. I've never been anyone who doesn't believe that there isn't anything at all out there. Certainly there is something. And I think 2025 has shown me, yes, there is something big. There's something big guiding. There's something big going on. Whether or not that is Satan guiding, or some sort of evil force, or if it's, you know, Jesus and God guiding me somewhere, whatever it is, I don't know. But there's something. There is something big that we don't have a clue what it is. Oh, we see some hearts. We love hearts. Here you go, boys. Hang on. Eat them hearts. Come on. It doesn't want to show it now. It doesn't want to, it doesn't want to give the love. I have reactions off. That's why. Here it is. Ooh. Yum, 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 yum. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you. So, I forget where I was even talking about now, but it's like, yes, there's certainly something big that is far beyond us. And I have personally experienced it. And last year is no doubt that there is something massive. Absolutely. But I will never know that, you know, if my use of tarot cards has been something evil, kind of guiding me in an evil way, or it's been something that has been, you know, telling me something. It has told me something multiple times, many times. And I'm just like, with all of the things that are going on, it's like, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I don't know. But anyway, you will have to watch my video tomorrow for some more information about that, because yeah, I had some experience that cannot be explained. No science can explain it, because literally everything that happened last year, if you were to take this scientific probability of it, it would be negative %. Like, there is no possible way that it is even statistically possible that the things that I experienced last year and continue to experience this year, is anything more than, oh, it's just a coincidence. No. It is absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is just too much going on. I mean, we're talking, what is the probability of one event happening? Okay. What about 2? What about 3? Everything like in perfect alignment, just kind of showing you, like just kind of going up. And it's like, how? You know, how? Anyway, let me get back to some more of your comments here, because what a wild ride 2025 was. And I guess now I'm just thinking about it. Gosh. And I'm just like, did I really actually experience all that? My gosh. And where's the conclusion of this story? I think the book is still writing itself. It really is. It's crazy. I say the better question is, what do you feel? I guess instead of what do you think? Yeah, I guess if you feel, that's the thing. With any sort of evil force or negative force, it could feel right. Like someone who does something bad, it could feel right to them in that moment, but that doesn't mean it's good, right? That does not mean it's good. It could be very, very bad, you know? Especially when they realize, oh, deep down, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing it. I say, there's a difference between praying and reading tarot. Praying usually comes from the heart. It's important to us. Checking with tarot, I see more of an energy being put into it. Ah, okay. Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could also, I've viewed tarot as a kind of like a psychological tool. It can help you decipher certain things within your life. What really spooked me, I mean, I'm not going to give the details, but it's like when I was asking something about someone, I had not told this to anyone at all, because it was just spooky, and I just kind of stopped. I was asking about someone in some sort of situation that was going on in their life, and then it showed me like a time frame of something, and this was, okay, so it showed me this 4 months out. It showed me something was going to happen in this month. And then I stopped doing the readings about this person, about this thing. I just stopped it because it was a little bit weird. And kind of like, oh, I really don't want to cause problems. I really do not. So I just stopped it. And then that month rolled around, and I remembered that the tarot said something about something's going to happen this month. Because I mean, I had kept notes. I'm keeping notes of every single thing that has happened with this whole situation. Sure enough, that month something happened. And then I look back at my notes and I'm like, whoa. Spooky. Spooky. So, anyway. Millennial Son the Go. Great to have you here. How are you? Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year to you as well. Yes, welcome to the brand new year. For any of you just now joining, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you doing? What is your biggest accomplishment of 2025? What are you hoping to accomplish in 2026? I hope greatness. I hope absolute greatness that you wish to accomplish and that you will accomplish this year. I know it. Yeah. Okay. Is my webcam kind of going off sync here? There, are we back in sync? Are we back in sync? Anyway. See, I'm getting nice and warm. I have my nice Christmassy stuff. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway. Reading tarot is more about reading intuition rather than prayer. It's more about asking questions about how you feel about certain situations. You know, Kayla, that's honestly really, really good. Because the most profound thing that happened to me when it comes to tarot, I've talked about it, Ryan apparently already knows, maybe some other people will know, and my video tomorrow will reveal it all, but I was doing a meditation and I heard in my mind a voice, and I think it was my intuition. I'm pretty sure it was like the deeper part of me that's very logical, makes a lot of sense, but it said something crazy to me. It said something crazy to me. Like, it's like, you're supposed to be logical, calm, and rational, but it said something just bonkers. That made no sense. And then it showed me that same exact thing in tarot cards, and it's like, this is insane. So, I don't have an answer as to what that was. I don't know what that was. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway. Let's say it's more like looking into a spiritual mirror towards yourself. Interesting. Let me look that up. Spiritual mirror. The spiritual significance of mirrors. Okay, that's not exactly what I'm looking at here, but okay. You know, interesting. Spiritual mirror. Kind of a reflection of yourself. Yeah. It's crazy. Gosh, dang, I did not want to be thinking about this again, but it's crazy. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. I just feel like I go crazy just thinking about this. Like, how? Anyway, let's just try to like move on from this. Yeah, I think we're about to head into more of the fun segment of this stream now. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Yes. If you can tell by the title of this video, we do multiple things here. We have our chat. We have our game stuff. We have our learning a new language. What is that new language that we're learning? Who knows? It's very obvious. It's very obvious. Anyway, perhaps you manifested these events. Okay, honestly, Ryan, see, that is the thing. That's the thing that you bring up here. Okay, so, but what if manifestation is evil? The law of attraction is evil. It is from Satan himself. You're not following what God wants you to do. Instead, you're following some evil thing. That certainly has been a thought on my mind as well. It's like, how do you know? How do you know that manifestation is a good thing if it's evil? But yes, I mean, absolutely. You're absolutely right. I did manifest this. I've talked about this. I talked about in 2024, I did something. I was focused on something to manifest something. Focused every single day. And then all of a sudden, I hear my intuition say, Actually, it's kind of related to what we're talking, what we're doing here. To be complete, what we'll be doing a little later, actually. It said, do this, do this, do this. And it's like, okay, I will do that, I will do that, and I do that. And then it just kind of expands, and then it's like, whoa, craziness has happened. Craziness has happened. Anyway, yes, we will be doing that activity later that I have manifested. Because gosh dang. Gosh dang, it's got me really thinking, like, I just, oh man. Look at this. Calm it down. Calm it down. Anyway, if you had a rough year, chances are your negative energies were strong. I didn't have a rough year. Most of the year was pretty dang good, I would say. Crazy, but freaking crazy and amazing, but also like crazy. and then it went super bonkers at the very end. September, October, November, December. That's what some of the videos about tomorrow. Demons, evil, Satan. What is evil? What is good? I don't know. Oh man. Let's say I survived 2025 and hope to survive 2026. So that's the least you can wish for, right? Something like that, yeah. I just realized we transitioned from the mid-2020s to the late 2020s, yes. Yep. Can we all just go back to the 90s? A much simpler time, right? Much simpler. Y'all gotta remember, we're not humans having a spiritual experience. We're spirits having a human experience. You're absolutely right. And that's why none of what I have experienced makes any sense whatsoever. You know? That's why everything that I've experienced makes no sense, because there's something much bigger than me. Absolutely. Just take your time with the situation. Don't rush it. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. See, since it's 2020, I am going to drop the demand that we do another Death Spank playthrough. Oh, Ryan, always wanting that Death Spank playthrough. Sounds like God is trying to prove he's real to you. Seems like he cares a lot about you. Yes, I would certainly say so. The crazy stuff is, yeah. And I even asked about the situation, and it's like I got an answer, and then I ask about another part of the situation, and I get another answer, and it's like, I don't understand. I just don't understand this. So, I guess what? I don't have to understand. I don't have to understand. I can just put the pause on and just admit to the fact I do not understand everything, and there's no way I can. Let's say Buddhist monks believe in manifestation. They believe it's the universe given form to your deepest thoughts. Absolutely. What you think about is what you bring into your life. I've witnessed that many times, and many times. I find that there's always a trade-off in some way. It really is. It's like, let's say I want to bring something that I really desire in my life, but the sacrifice is this fat rat, and I don't know it. I don't know he is the sacrifice until it's too late. He had to be sacrificed in order for me to achieve what I want. That's right. Eat them all, boy. Eat them all. So that's just something that will happen. But you have to realize, our existence on this earth, we live while other things suffer. Like, our only existence is so other things suffer. You know, other things will suffer so that we stay alive. Even if it's just animals, you know, animals suffering so that we can continue to stay alive. Other people around us suffer, and we are still alive. You know? So that's what I have to realize, that with manifestation, It's like you have to sacrifice something. What do you sacrifice? You don't choose what you sacrifice. It just kind of happens. That a sacrifice basically just kind of happens. You know? It really does. Anyway. Always be careful with your thoughts. It can lead to self-fulfilling prophecy, similar to if someone is convinced he or she is going to die tomorrow, they usually find a way to make it happen. Yeah. Yeah, it will happen in some sort of way, right? Yeah. Anyway. I have done a lot of rambling. Why don't we have some fun now? We were doing some fun stuff last time. We were going through this one game, right? We were trying to figure out the okay. Anyway, we were trying to figure out let me see. I have lost my stuff. I have lost my stuff here. Anyway, we were guessing the price of these homes, these amazing homes, and we're trying to guess what the price is of them. This is our fun game that we'll be playing. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we were playing this. Why can't I touch it though? There we go. Finally. Gosh dang! I tell you, this was such a mess. I think it was like some sort of update that happened or something here. Something crazy happened. So we've been guessing. We've been guessing these house prices. Okay? That's what we be doing here. Okay, I think that we are good now. Okay, let's make that a little bit bigger. Why am I talking like this? I don't even know, but anyway. Little bit bigger for us. Okay, so this is a fun game. We have been enjoying this, and we have a perfect winning streak. We have a perfect winning streak, and we have to continue that perfect winning streak. Okay, we do. So here it is. If you don't know how to play this, we have a home here. We have to try to guess the price of it. So 2.5 million for this. Well, it's in Charlestown, South Carolina. That's where this house be. Okay, you got to talk a little southern. You have to talk a little bit southern here. Sure. Oh, that's right. We have a real estate agent with us here. 3.5 million. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we done have two guesses here. 2.5 mil, 3.5 mil. That's a go halfway in between for this home. 3 million. Let's see how accurate y'all be. It is way higher, folks. It is way higher. We're talking about way higher. Do you see this right here? This means way higher. Anyway. We're absolutely insane. We're absolutely freaking insane. What? There you go. Reset the zoom. Look at it. Here it is now. Here's inside of the home right here. We have a book here that says Andy Warhol. We have a nice like booze cabinet, okay? And we have a nice I had to laugh at when I saw that one. Okay. 6 million. 6 million. Okay. 6 million, folks. 6 million. Oh my gosh. Kayla, you've done it again. You're absolutely amazing. 6.2 million. 6.2 million, Kayla. Look at this. Here's like more of the inside of the house here. Look at this. This looks absolutely amazing. This amazing house. It has 6,500 square feet. 5 bedrooms, six bathrooms. Look at this. Look at this. This is very, very nice. Oh my gosh, look how big this sucker is. Oh, you got the magic touch, Kayla. You do. You really do. Okay, so. Look at this. I skipped last week, guys. I'm so sorry. I missed last week because I was not available last week. So sorry, but the most intense one that we did was that one in New York, which was like 50 million or something. I forget, but oh man, that was literally the final guess. The final guess, and we finally got it. That was insane. But anyway, let's head back now to day 6. Why are previous puzzles locked? Oh no, can we not play previous ones now? Guess the house takes significantly more time and effort to curate compared to our other puzzles. To keep it sustainable, previous day puzzles are available to premium members. Today's puzzle is always free and members help us keep making new puzzles every day. No, they knew that we were just so good, guys. They knew that we were just so dang good. That we were going back to the previous days and just blasting it. Not a single one wrong. And it's like, premium. Dang. Dang, that sucks. Dang, that sucks. Well, time to go elite. $10. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Anyway, well, they have other games here. So there's various ones. So unfortunately, we cannot do the house one like nonstop, like it had wanted us to. So unfortunately, no, we cannot. We cannot. Okay. So I guess, you know, I am not the greatest at guessing the games, but let's give it a try. Let's give it a try here. So I don't know newer games. You know, a lot of times this tends to be some newer games here. So, all right, guess the game. I don't have a clue what game this could possibly be from. Any ideas? I don't have a clue. I'm thinking some sort of, let's see, Ark? Okay. Ark Survival Evolved, let's say. No. I don't have a clue. I really do not. Metacritic score is 86%. So it seems to be relatively good. I don't know, because I don't know like some of these popular or newer games. I really don't. So I just Okay, what we have here? 1,000. Some sort of copy thing. A flask. You can use a flask. You can drink a flask, and it's on the PC. What are we looking for? We're trying to guess the name of whatever game this is from. I don't know. I would not know. I missed the house one, but it's only for premium members. But okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna have to skip this one too. Let's say, okay, some sort of like horror cave game. Horror survival. No, I don't think it's Half-Life. Half-Life's not a horror game. I know that. It's some sort of... Would it be a Resident Evil game? Original platform is PC. I know there's a few Resident Evil games. BioShock. Is that horror and survival? Let me guess like let's see, Resident Evil 7. I have no idea though. No. Okay, body armor, cat food. Okay, so this doesn't look horror now. Original release 2023 and then full release just last year. This is why I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know the newer games. Only know old ones. Old ones. I'll try Bioshock and see. It's probably the latest one, which I don't... Bioshock Infinite, see. Well, here's the video of it. End Night Games. It's... Dang, that wasn't it. Sons of the Fart, dang. Close. Well, dang. Anyway, let's try previous days now, shall we? Look at all this. Insane, insane. We got it wrong. That is, yeah, that is why it's just too hard. Some of the games will probably be easy, though. That's to play day one. All right. I feel as though I may know of this, kind of, but I've never played it. What is this? Who are these? My first thought wants to go to like a Star Wars game. I don't know though. I don't think it's Star Wars though. Let's just skip. Actually, no. You can just guess, even if it's wrong. Let's try this. No. Okay. 89%. 89%. I don't have a clue. It needs to be classic games. It needs to be like more retro games. Then I'll know those, but not this. Not this. This is too hard for me. Okay, hold on. All right, we got some sort of thing going on here. I don't have a clue though. PC, PS3, Xbox 360. Oh man, some sort of space thing. I was kind of right that it has something to do with space and everything. It's the shooter. 2012. It is an old freaking game, and I don't know it because it's not old enough. It needs to be from like 1990s or 2000. I'm not gonna be able to get this. I don't have a clue. Okay, it's from BioWare. BioWare. Okay, BioWare. I don't know. BioWare. BioWare, and what year did it come out? 2012. Mass Effect. Okay, I'm familiar. I know it. Okay, let's just do one more of this because guess the cover. Yeah. Oh, premium members only for guess the cover. Let's just do one more. Cause yeah, that is way too hard. One more game. Let's do. You know what? That's to do day number 69. This would be perfect for us. Oh dang. I was hoping for a retro game. I want a retro game. I don't have a clue. Ooh, okay. We got cars. 81%. It's like a city. I don't know what that says. I have no idea what that says. Sims. I don't think so, but we can give it a try. Sims. Let's do Sims 4. No. Yeah, it's definitely not. We got guns. A shooter. It's a shooter. I don't know shooters. I don't watch shooters. Oh, is this that kind of looks like that of Fortnite? Is that what it is? Yes, it is Fortnite. Here it is. Finally got one correct. Once I saw this, I'm like, I know what this is. I know what this is. Fork knife. Fork knife. Fork knife. Anyway. Fork knife it was, yes. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anyway. We got one. That is all that I can be happy with for the time being, right? Good old 69 was a fork knife. Indeed, indeed. Anyway, so why don't we move on to the last segment now? Something I really enjoy that I've been manifesting. What are we studying? What are we studying here? Does anyone know any study material? of, here it is. Let me, there we go, okay. Yes, it's, oh, now it lets me move some of this stuff. Anyway. Let's see, mouthwash. Know what comes after 69? Mouth. Ryan, you were just filled with so many jokes. You really are. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, 2 streams ago, we started learning some of our new language. What is the language that we're learning here? There it is. Okay. Here's our progress so far. Learning this mysterious language that I have manifested. Now, I have, for clarity here, I am on my own study time. Pretty far into a lot of this already. Okay, so yes, this is just, we're just doing it on the computer. So, yes, here are our things here. We already know all of the characters. We did not go over them here. The kanji is also extremely hard, so that is yes. But anyway, what we're doing first is we are just doing the suggested cards. What we do here for learning our Japanese, our Nihongo, we do the flashcards, and it gives us an example sentence, and I try my best, but because I am Tensai Janai, then yes, I am not I'm not Tensai yet. Okay, so let us see if we can become Tensai by studying this. And I'm using that in a sentence because you'll be able to understand, what am I saying? What does it mean to become Tensai? It means to become a genius, yes. Anyway, so here's some of the card we've already kind of seen. This is kaeru, to return, to return. There it is. Okay. So as for clarity here, you have the kanji character, you have the Japanese characters above it to be able to read it if you don't know the kanji character. And then you have how you would pronounce it in the, when you don't know how to read any of the characters. I don't like this personally. I don't like it at all, so I usually don't use it on my own. I don't. But so the example sentence. So it says, let's follow along. It says, sa to jibun no heya ni kaeru no ka kaeren no ka dochi da. Okay. So what would this mean? So some of this I don't recognize. This is my room. Returning to my room. Something about returning to a room. My own room, but I don't know the clarity of some of this other sentence here. So it says, are you going back to your room or not? Okay, so we could understand a little bit of that, but yeah, I don't know all the things in there. Anyway, let's see our next card here. So you swipe it to the right when you get it right, and you swipe it to the left when you get it wrong. When you get it wrong. So this one, eki, this is station. Station. There it is, station. So, the sentence here, I do not know some of this, says, nori, something, shitemae mashita, tsugi eki made, dono kurai, kakarimasu ka. So, let's see what this could be trying to convey to us here. Okay, norikoshite. Norikosu means to ride past. Okay. Norikoshite shimaimashita. Okay, I have gone past. I went past. And then, sugi eki made. So from the station, when... Okay, so gone past, and then, let's see, I missed my stop. How long does it take to reach the next stop? Ah, okay. Let's see, do you know the word icy is the easiest word in English language to spell? I see why. I see why. I see why. Ryan, you are absolutely hilarious. Anyway, there we go. We got that one. Ocha. This is a tea. Ocha. Ocha. Tea. Green tea as well. All right, our example sentence. Kanajo wa. Is that supposed to be ocha there? Let's see. This is a different character here, as you can see. Ocha. Okay, looks like can also be displayed like that. Interesting. But usually it's displayed like that, so. Okay. Kanajo wa ocha ni Ramon no shiru o tareshita. Okay. She dropped lemon juice into her tea. Interesting. Okay. Ocha. Very, very easy. Yasumi. This is to rest. To take a rest. Resting. Rest. Yasumi. We could all go for some yasumi, right? From time to time. I like some of these other examples here. So it says rest, vacation, holiday, and then it says dormancy of a silkworm prior to the molting. Love it, right? Anyway, that's okay. Let's say okay. Yasumi o. I think it's tote omae ni ogoru yo. Okay, let's take a look at this example sentence. Yes, tote. So that is to I know that once, like I've seen it so many times. Tote omae ni. Omae. Let's see what omae is. Apparently it is it means you. I guess a more polite way of saying you. And tote is to take. Oh, yes. So when you take a picture, like that's how I remember it. Shashin o toru, to take a photo. Okay. Take pictures of a vacation. I'll take a day off and treat you. Okay. All right. Yes, taking a day off to treat you, but it's a very polite type of speech here. It looks like. Okay. All right, we got that one correct. Okay, genki. This one is a lively, healthy, well. This is how you would ask someone if they're doing good, if they're doing well. You ask them, genki desu ka? Okay, I cannot read much of this example sentence, so I shall not. That's we'll go ahead. Hotaru. This is a hotel. This is a hotel. So far have we gotten one wrong yet? No, I don't think so. But these are introduction words. These are introduction words. Okay, so let's read the example sentence. I don't know some of this. Kono hotaru no, and what is this one? Shukubahaku. Shukuhaku means accommodation. Shukuhaku ryokin. I don't know this one either. Ryokin fee. Okay, so it is an accommodation fee at this hotel. How much is it? Ikura desu ka? Okay, so it's asking how much is the fee at this hotel. Let's see if we're correct. What does it say? What are the charges in this hotel? Yes, it is. Okay. I like being able to decipher it like this because I don't decipher it as much on my own. But here we are. We're able to decipher it now. I like. Okay. Boys, this is what they are. Well, they're kind of like twins, but they're also tomodachi, friend. They are friends. Tomodachi. There it is. All right. Okay, so I can read most, except for this. I don't know what this first word is. Okay. Okay, this one, I mean, I know this one I think is a young girl, but shoujo. Let's see. Shoujo? Little girl. Okay, so that's all I need to know. So, shoujo wa tomodachi ni ocha o ireru no ni isogashikatta. Okay, so something about young girl's friend with tea. They're busy. She was busy. Something like that. The girl was busy making tea for her friend. Ah. Like the toy from the 90s. That is that a Tomogachi? Let's see. Tamagotchi. Right? Isn't that a Tamagotchi? That is a Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. I'm sorry. It's a Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. So that's different than Tomodachi. Tamagotchi versus Tomodachi, rather. Tomodachi, yeah. But yeah, the what is it? Tama, what was it? Tamaguchi? It was Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi wa tomodachi desu. That means Tamagotchi is a friend. I remember everyone having that toy, yes. Omocha is a toy. Omocha. Or you could say, Tsuki na omocha wa Tamagotchi desu. My favorite toy is Tamagotchi, whatever it's called. They didn't last a week. Oh gosh. Okay, this one I remember this one so well. Miru. So let's take a look at this character here. If we look, this is how I remember it. Okay, so it is a pair of eyeballs with the legs. Because it means to see. That is what it means, to see. Miru. To see, to look at. How do you get eyeballs from this? Well, I kind of look at it like there's like an eye here, and they're just kind of walking. You know, that's kind of anyway. That's the viewer example sentence. Okay. Watashi wa sono o something ni o mitai no desu ga. So I don't know what that word is. I don't know what that one is right there. Let's view the example sentence. Watashi wa sono matsuri. Oh, matsuri. That is a festival, I believe. A festival. Yes. Oh, matsuri. Okay, so I didn't recognize this. Okay. Watashi wa sono o matsuri o mitai no desu ga. So this festival, or this I saw it. I saw this festival. I watched it. I would like to see the festival. So some of this ending part is a little bit confusing to me of how it's kind of phrased here, because haven't really learned some of the way that this is structured. But yes, you know, I am becoming tensai. And so are all of you if you're following along. Anyway, with all the Gojira films I watch. This should be easy. Looks like time to pay closer attention to the language. Oh, maybe. See, the interesting thing is, like, even though I've watched plenty of Japanese things, I've never watched it in its Japanese language. So I think I see some of that kanji in a Pokemon anime once. You could. You absolutely could. Anyway, let's go ahead to our next character. Ima. Right now. What's happening now? You know? Ima wa Nihongo benkyou shite imasu. That means right now, I'm studying Japanese. So, ima, now. And there's different meanings, there's different ways to pronounce it. Kon, kin, ima. So, let's view our example sentence here. So we have, kanajo wa ima ga. I think this is some sort of clothing. Remember now, I'm not looking at the English translation of this sentence, okay? I'm not cheating. I can promise you that. Seishun. What is this? Seishun. Youth. Okay. Youth. Okay, so I was incorrect with clothing, because this one right here, some of the kanji looks way too similar sometimes. It's absolutely insane. Okay. Kanajo wa ima ga seishun no sakari da. This is a height. Okay, height. Because saka. Okay, sakari. All right, she is in bloom of youth. Some of these sentences are so freaking dumb, I tell you. They really are. For this one, it's like, how do you remember some of these kanji, though? It's like, how do you know that this means, like, now? It just, I don't know. You just kind of learn over time that that's what these things mean. I don't know. Anyway, we got it correct. We haven't gotten a single one wrong. Ow. To meet. Right now, they are having a meeting. Ow. 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 To meet, to encounter. And I don't know too much of the example sentence, and this word is boring, so we're going to move on. Oh, yes. We saw this one last time. We saw this word last time, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, isn't it is it a bank, right? Ginko? Ginko, yes. Ginko. Bank. Ginko. Bank. How do we know this is a bank based on this? I don't know, because look. I mean, we have the character for silver, and we have the character for going. So I guess going, you're taking silver and you're going to the bank. You're taking silver and you're moving with it to the bank. I guess that's how you can remember it. Possibly. But yeah, this one is certainly a bit challenging, but we still got it right. Okay, this one. Who remembers this one? We did this one last time, and I believe you, Kayla, said, "Oh, I've heard this before. I've heard this one before." Do you know what it is? You know what it is? It's nani. Nani. Which means what? Nani? What? So, the example sentence. So, anata no chichi, this is chichi, right? Chichi? Anata no chichi-san wa nani o shite imasu ka? So, your father, what is he doing? Okay, this one is to. This one is to-san. But this character can also be Chichi as well. Chichi. See, I'm not scamming you. I know. Chichi. Look. Here's what's so okay. Look at this absolute nonsense. Okay, right here. Look. This character in this word, to-san, is pronounced to. But when we go to the actual character itself, we see Chichi and we see Fu. We don't see to listed here. See, scammed. Anyway, We got it right. Do. Okay. I am so mad at myself that I did not know what do was last time. How did I not know what do was last time? When I, in sentences, when I'm talking with people, I use do. You could say do desu ka, meaning like what? What are you doing? Or things along those lines. Like, it's like, come on. How? Like, how are you doing? How are you doing? I guess I tell you. I've used it. I've used it plenty of times. And it's like, gosh dang. Gosh dang. Mise. A shop. We are just flying through these. These are too easy for me. So how can we decipher that this is a shop? Well, I don't know. This kind of looks like a little bit of a little like tank or something. And the tank is enclosed in a roof of sorts. It's like it's like something, maybe like a person inside of a store. Mise, shop. Or ten or tana. I've never seen it tana, but I've seen ten. But also mise. Mise kara ie made. So from the store to the home. This one. What is this one? Omoi ni motsu. Omoi ni motsu. Omoi. Heavy. Oh, yes. Omoi ni motsu. Ni motsu is like luggage and baggage. Yes. Ni motsu. Okay, let's see. Esasa. What is esasa? Heave ho. Okay. Isasa. Okay. Isasa to. Akonda. To carry. Okay. I carry the heavy bags back from the store, chanting yo he ho all the way home. That is a funny sentence, I must say. It is, yes. Anyway, moving on. Okay, this is 7, which can be nana, or shichi, or nano. Shichi, nana, nano. And our example sentence is Mo shichiji sanju funda. And I don't know this one, but let's see. Oisogi. Great hurry. Okay, great hurry. Grapes. Okay. Mo shichiji sanju funda. So that is 7:30. 7 hours, 30 minutes. 7:30. Osogi de ikanaku. Kutewa. Okay, so something about hurrying at 7:30. Let's see. Going somewhere in a big hurry at 7:30. It's 7:30 now. I must fly. Okay. All right. To go. Lovely. I am so proud of myself that I am becoming good at this. This is a good accomplishment for me, I must say. Ryoko. This is travel, trip, things along those lines. Ryoko. I'm not going to forget that this time. Ryoko. This one here, this one makes sense because right here we have a trip for the first word, and the second word is going, the journey. Going journey. So yeah, this that one makes sense, but in bank it really doesn't. It really doesn't make sense. Okay, one more word. Okay, shigoto. This is it. I think this is the word that we ended off last time. I'm like, one more word. This was the word that we ended up on. Shigoto. It means work. we're working to this to be our last word that we learned for right now. Shigoto. Shigoto. And our example sentence. Watashi wa kare to something something something. Hey. Sono shigoto o shita. Okay, so this is watashi wa kare to tasuke atte. Okay, so what is this? I can't, there we go. Tasuke ao. To help each other. To help each other. So he helped each other work. We helped each other work. I cooperated with him on the task. There we go. So you can get different meanings out of it. Obviously, I just did like, we helped each other work. I helped him work, rather. This is what it would be. But it's more elegant. I cooperated with him in the task. Okay. So really the hardest thing is, so I can read it just fine, as long as it's words that I know, as I'm sure you can tell. Like I can read it fairly well. Okay? The problem is, of course, I don't know all the kanji. Like I didn't know some of the kanji here. It's like we can't read it if you don't know the kanji, which is why you have to read it up here. I can read that. But just because I can read it doesn't mean I know the word. And when I don't know the word, I'm not going to be able to understand the meaning. And furthermore, because of how complex the Japanese grammar is, sometimes I can read a sentence perfectly fine and I'm like, I don't understand the sentence. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. So, anyway, we got this word correct, and next time we will move on to ki, which is wood. Next time. Anyway, folks, I meant to do this much sooner, and I don't know if the people will even be here for this. But folks, I meant to give you, for a happy New Year's gift, gift memberships to all of you. Who gets them? Underscore underscore so underscore underscore so underscore underscore congratulations. Mark Pino 1508 congratulations. Adrienne Sinclair congratulations. Hold on a minute. My fan is going crazy. Just hold on a minute. And I'm back. I didn't miss much. Olivia Maylard, congratulations. It's not gonna, Ryan, I guess it's not gonna notify you. Well, Ryan, let him in. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations to all the winners. You get early access to new videos, which means the video that I've been talking about for most of the stream, for a lot of it, yes, you'll be able to watch it now. Eagle Boy, great to have you here. How are you doing? Hopefully you've been lurking on our stream, watching, learning Japanese. That's what we just finished up with. But we are now done. We are now done learning. We're now done with the broadcast. I want to thank you all so very much for tuning in. I want you all to take care and have a great start to the new year. I really do. So let this year be absolutely amazing for you. And just accomplish everything that you set out to. Okay? And we may be live again. Oh, we see hearts. Yum, 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 yum. That's right. And I may be live again next Saturday evening around the same time, so be on the lookout. And please, please, watch my video that will be posted tomorrow evening. Because it is something major that happened in my life, and I want to make sure that that this message reaches people, because this was something very profound that happened, and it was very crazy experience, to say the least. That is honestly ongoing. So yes, I will see you all again very soon. Take care. And if I'm not live next week, just know that I'm busy doing something else. I'm so sorry. You know, we have a life outside of this. But I always like to make it. So take care. Thank you all again. Congratulations to all the winners of the gift memberships. And yes, I'll see you all later. Thank you. Get the hearts out. We're not going to eat them this time. We're just going to look. Ooh. Okay. Bye-bye now.